Yes, and welcome back to another episode with myself, Luke. So I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. It's the 28th of March. We're at the end of another month, and in a few days we're in the month of April, which is a huge month for Bitcoin because we know that less than 3 weeks we will be hitting the this line. And what does this represent? Well, if you've been following me, you know very well what this is, and if you're in crypto, you know that the halving is about to happen, which is a huge event in Bitcoin's life. So this will just make Bitcoin even more scarce, more popular in the long term as well. So yeah, we're just a few moments away. So what's going to happen over the next 3.5 weeks? Are we going to continue sideways? Personally, I hope we do continue sideways, because then the altcoins will continue to pump like we're seeing here for the week. Everything in the top 100, if you go through the other coins. Today on the daily, a few things are down 5-6%, but it's nothing too crazy. But for the week, and of course for the month, everything is absolutely flying. I mean, AI, gaming, and meme coins at the moment are going absolutely mental. Shiba, Floki, Pepe, and we have the dog with a hat, whatever that is. So, yeah, Bonk as well. Don't forget Bonk. And of course, a good old timer with Dogecoin. So, meme coins have been pumping hard, and most of these they've got no use case. I mean, they pump because of the trend. It's fashion, kids, teenagers, or whatever are getting in, and of course we have Elon with Dogecoin. So yeah, meme coins, in my opinion, they will always do well, but you just have to be careful with these meme coins. But when you think about like AI and with gaming, how much use case is there? And like I said in my last video, I do believe that AI, okay, we have fetch AI and gaming will be the narrative of this market. So just jumping over to a little bit of news, I was looking at this. There's the three most popular AI tokens they plan to merge, just for information. So what are they? The first, I think it's Fetch AI. Yes, I'll just show you that. Ocean Protocol and Singularity Nets have come together in a huge move. So quite interesting this. Of course, the prices of those three tokens did go up quite slightly, but three really good AI technologies. If you've invested in that, again, none of this is financial advice. You have to do your own research, and of course, these AI projects, in my opinion, are going to go absolutely exponential over the next 5-6 years. AI is the future of tech, and I really believe, and quite a few YouTubers out there, I know Alex Becker and even like Ivan on Tech, they all speak about AI and gaming being the narrative, and I also believe that. So, of course, Bitcoin leads the way. It has to lead the way, and then these coins are going to absolutely skyrocket. So, just one other piece of news as well is that Sam Bankman-Fried today, if you're interested in that, is being sentenced today. So he's facing up to 110 years behind bars. So this is big news event for today. But just jumping over into Bitcoin, so the TA. So if you've been following me, I do try to keep it objective. You know, the reason why as well, I mean, we're in a bull run, so I don't short the market. You can do, again, you have to do your own research, and whatever I do, you don't have to follow what I say, of course. But I'll try and be as objective as possible. I have drawn these three lines back down here because this is the Fibonacci retracement. I do expect us to come back down to some of these levels before we go to that six-figure Bitcoin. Personally, I mean, if I'm wrong and we don't come down, I don't care. I mean, I prefer just to go sideways so altcoins continue to pump, and if we pump higher, then I am really not bothered if we go lower. The point is, if we do go lower, it's actually a good thing because it will be healthy for the market, and plus you can buy Bitcoin cheaper. So personally, I'm being selfish. I want Bitcoin to come all the way back down here, but it doesn't mean I'm not buying now. I mean, you should always, again, not financial advice, you should always accumulate Bitcoin. I mean, the price is now, when I say it's cheap, in comparison where it's going to be in the next 10 years, it's cheap still at 70k. I know Ivan on Tech talks about that a lot, but anywhere before the halving, I mean, Bitcoin is going to be relatively cheap, because after the halving, going into this cycle and then the years to come, Bitcoin will probably never see some of these levels ever again, especially the levels down at 20, 30k. I'd be very, very surprised if ever we go back down there again. Some people are still waiting for a 9k Bitcoin. I know I've spoken to some waiting for a 3k Bitcoin, and personally, that's not going to happen unless it's the end of the world or if World War III happens. So if a major Black Swan event happens, then yeah, similar to 4 years ago, we could drop down 50% or whatever. But I'm just not on edge, but skeptical that we're going to go past our local all-time high of 74k approximately. So I'm just looking at this on the daily at the moment, and I'm thinking, is this just like a dead cat bounce, and are we going to roll over and then come back down to these levels? Could we eventually have a double top here? So we have this top here. If we come a bit further, could this be a double top around here? Of course, it could happen. Or are we going to see something like a huge? What am I doing? Let me just get rid of that rubbish. Or are we going to see something like this? Maybe a W, so we'll have a double bottom, and then we pump from there. So personally, again, with the Bitcoin halving, I'm very, very skeptical. I wouldn't trade around this period because of the volatility. It could literally be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. I think personally, as we get closer to that event, there's going to be a lot of volatility, and my gut instinct is that we're going to go to the downside before we go up. But again, I could be completely wrong. I hope I am. I hope we just soar to 100k even before the halving. That would be fantastic. But yeah, so just going down into the 4 hourly, just very quickly, I have been looking at some of these patterns. So if you've been following me on my channel, I have been speaking about this head and shoulders pattern, and of course we have a W just here. We have this nice W here, and when you measure this W, we're about halfway through the pump here to the target. The target would be, again, the target would probably be around that potential double top. Yeah, so if you're short-term trading, you've got that head and shoulders pattern, you've got this W pattern, you've even got this, and I don't know if it's the best bull flag. Let me just draw it out. So we do have this bull flag here, and currently we are breaking it right now. So what would be the measurement? Approximately 72k. Sorry, there we go. So it'll be around 74k. So yeah, we do have, I mean, we have a lot of bullish sentiment going on at the moment in the market. So if you're trading on the daily, short-term trading, then yeah, just you've got some good things there for the bullish aspect. It's just if we go to the bearish scenario, I was looking at the weekly, and I do like using the Bollinger Bands. Let me just fit this to scale. There we go. So currently, I mean, this Bollinger Bands, we've just touched the top of the Bollinger Band again. We're still really high on the weekly, and I have been talking about this being a potential reversal back down into this area. On the daily, we're about smack bang in the middle, but for the weekly, we're like overly extended. So yeah, I think as we get closer to this huge event with the Bitcoin halving, I do expect us to come back down and retest some of these levels, which would be good to accumulate more Bitcoin, to accumulate more altcoins, because after the halving, going into that 1 year of parabolic, the bull run, then it's going to be too late. So if you're not in crypto from end of spring going into August, I think you're going to be too late to the party, and then that's when most people towards the end of spring, towards the end of summer, going into autumn, of course, end of autumn, winter, you'll have loads of people jumping in, the media will talk about it, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, whatever, will all start talking about it, and then it's game over, and it's finished. So if you don't have any positions right now, then maybe start thinking about some positions in, maybe not even in Bitcoin, but just go over to CoinMarketCap or Crypto Bubbles. Again, the narrative for me is crypto, gaming, and AI. And then if you want, you can also, if you don't want to put money in, your own money, then go to one of my latest videos where I explain how to earn free crypto. So I think that was not my last video, it was about 2 videos ago. So that's about it for today, guys and girls. Just wanted to bring out some TA there, some of the news about Sam Bankman-Fried as well, and also, you know, AI is going to be the narrative in gaming as well. So thanks, guys and girls, for watching. I should be back with you tomorrow at some point. I might look at gaming and AI a little bit more in depth, either tomorrow or next week. But I'll be back with more TA on Bitcoin. If you have any comments, any questions, leave them in the comments section below. You can also find me on Twitter as well, LLCrypto. I think it's LLCrypto92. You have a link in the description below. And again, if you're trading, you can lose my Bitflex and Bybit links in the description below. So thank you, guys and girls, for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye bye.